Good morning, this is Jake with Pool Logic. We're here at our above ground customer's pool where their pool pump has finally given up, and we are going to replace it with the new Black & Decker variable speed above ground pump. We'd like to thank Pool Parts To Go for hooking us up with the pump that's going to be replaced in this video. We're going to show you what comes in the box. So, opening it up, got nice styrofoam packaging to keep everything safe. First thing that we notice when we get in here is we do have an owner's manual that's printed so that you don't need a QR code and you can get your hands on it. We're going to set that off to the side. We're going to pull the pump out. The lid comes loose, so it's ready there. Then we have a package of fittings here. Looks like we have both hose barbs and screw-on hard fittings that we're going to be able to use. We're going to set those down here. Pull the lid out, and then here's the actual pump itself. First impression is a really nice quality above ground pool pump. Very similar setup to your standard ones that you're used to. You got your buttons here for the controls for high, medium, and low, power and set. Offset discharge port like many of the above ground pool pump. Your basket, decent quality basket here, nice size, collect a lot of debris. That sits down in there, then your lid goes on and locked from there. This pump, another thing that I noticed with this, it does have an offset discharge port here on the side, so instead of having to turn the whole housing, you can take the cap off this side here, put it on the top, and you can actually have a discharge out to the side without having to move much around. So very good design from that standpoint. Totally enclosed fan-cooled motor, bonding lug, looks like 1.5 inch fittings. Threaded on inside, and then you have the outside for your adapters, along with your drain plugs on it as well. So overall, impressed with the quality of it. Decent looking motor. Let's see how it goes when we install it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the existing pump so that we can make room to install a new pump. So first thing I want to do is open up this lid. We're going to have water spilling all over the place because we have some excess in the lines. Pull this out along with the basket. Some additional water spilling out. While that's doing, I'm going to get the Sawzall. We're going to cut the top of this pipe, and then we're going to be able to remove the whole pump from the assembly here. All right, now we're going to cut the pipe and get this pump out of our way so that we'll make space for the new one. All right, since this pump is not a direct replacement, we're going to have to make some adjustment to the piping to adapt to the new pump. We're going to measure, cut, and dry fit first. Once everything is aligned and the fitting looks good, we're going to clean the pipe and glue it. We're going to slide the pump back over and attach the top fitting, and then prepare the discharge pipe on the pump. Clean, glue, and attach the pump. Without over tightening, ensure a snug fit. Once attached, we're ready to test the pump out. All right, so you can see that we've got the new Black & Decker above ground pool pump installed, thanks to poolparts2go.com for hooking us up with this. We're going to kick it on now, get it running, make sure that we don't have any leaks, and test it out. So we flip this screen up, we hit the high speed button, and then tell it to turn on. So the pump slowly ramps up. You'll hear it going. So right now this is running at 3,450 RPMs, the equivalent to the last pump that we had on here. But being that this is a variable speed pump, we have some features to where we can actually slow the speed down. So if we go down to the medium speed, that actually drops us down to 2,600 RPMs. But being that it's still kind of wintertime here in the Carolinas and the water temperature is about 50, we're going to knock this down to the low speed setting, which is 1,600. So now, pump's still running. You can probably hear me a lot better now. But being that it's just about less than half speed, he's going to use about 1/8 of the electricity that he was using at high speed before. So right now, very pleased with the quality of the pump. The flow rate is great, very close to the in-ground pump that we replaced with it. But the sound is tremendously better than the other pump that we have on it. So test it out, see what you think.